from the beginning.
There were things I just didn't understand about the Bible. For example, how did Adam and Eve let themselves get conned by a snake? I mean, everybody knows not to trust a snake. Somebody might say Israel, it's Adam and Eve. They were brand new. Somebody else might say Israel, it's a made-up story. It's not gonna make sense. If I knew both these things are wrong,
If this was
it's
just
the story of two dummies, it wouldn't have the psychological resonance that it continues to have to this day.
I mean,
Why have your two main characters behave in a way that's unrelatable to the readers? Why would you want your audience to say, Adam and Eve were idiots? I'd have never done that.
And then it happened.
I learned critical facts that changed my entire outlook. First off, I had it all wrong. It's our modern mind that associates the snake with evil and deceit. In the ancient mind, the serpent was associated with wisdom, and its image was used for protection. Which is not that crazy when you think about it, considering the image of a lion, a fierce predator of humans, apex predator, was a symbol of courage and righteousness, Lion of Judah. So when Adam and Eve see the serpent in the garden, they're not triggered. They're not like, oh my God, that's that wicked, treacherous snake we've always heard about. Demonic. But they weren't ignorant. They just existed in a time and culture where a talking snake would have been seen as a thing of great wisdom and great protection from evil. A talisman. A symbol that should inspire fear in the human mind, reappropriated and used to repel evil forces. Mind blower. Now this brings me to one of the most bizarre
stories in the Bible.
The Israelites have just escaped from bondage in Egypt. They're living like nomads in the desert, and they're being plagued by snakes. So the people come to Moses for help, and Moses turns to God. God says this:
Make thee a fiery serpent, and set it upon a pole, and it shall come to pass that everyone that is bitten, when he see it, shall live.
So following God's instructions, the children of Israel forge a bronze serpent and affix it to a pole, and as a result the snakes are rendered harmless. This symbol of a snake, used as a talisman to heal and protect humanity, survives to this day in the form of the caduceus, the universal symbol for the medical profession. So reading this story for the first time, I thought, man, the children of Israel must have thought Moses was losing it. But no, that's not right. Actually, the children of Israel would have instantly recognized that symbol as the snake and tree from Sumerian culture, a culture which predated their own, is likely to have been thousands prior to that. Their primordial serpent, and even best, a monstrous amalgamation of both, were viewed as symbols of divine protection, precisely because of their ability to inspire fear. The physical attributes we today associate with evil were ubiquitous in the ancient world as symbols of divine protection. Now, regardless as to where you fall on the spectrum of belief, people of faith as well as scholars of history agree that around the 1st century, a man named Yeshua, later known as Jesus, grew in popularity. He became known as a healer with the ability to expel evil spirits from the suffering. The New Testament tells us that the critics of Jesus argued he was only able to exorcise demons because he was one of them. Before, that made no sense to me. It sounded like a transparent hater move. Hate! I thought wrong. When you understand the ancient mind, the ancient imagination, you understand that this argument would have been taken far more seriously by the people of that time.
So that's it? The big revelation is that knowing the culture and psychology of ancient people helps us understand scripture better?
Yes, but even more than that, it's the key to understanding the human condition, global politics, and ultimately, the nature of reality.
I like that. Put that in one of my videos.
Check this out, my top in the trunk. You play with my money, then check this out, your pop in the trunk. 3 minutes.
Obviously, it's a space snake.
There's snakes in space?
I have had it with these mother snakes on this mother plane.